Hi everybody, welcome back to Metadata Mondays. I'm Leigh Pierce, Key Account Sales Manager for IngramSpark.
And I'm Mollie Brooks, also a Key Account Sales Manager with IngramSpark. We're so glad you tuned in for another episode of Metadata Mondays, where we help you make your books more visible, discoverable, and successful.
We'll share actionable tips, real examples, and some Spark notes that you can start using right away. And if you'd like your title to be featured in a future episode, be sure to check the link below. It's in our bio for submission details.
And stick around until the end for our live Q&A session and a chance to win some IngramSpark swag.
All right, so grab your notes, settle in, let's talk about conquering contributor information. Well, you get a finger because we're getting all of the things, we're trying new things. All right, this is where we're starting today, so we'll go on to the next slide. Stay tuned, guys. We're working on things. All right, so you're probably asking, why does contributor information matter?
Contributor information matters for various reasons. Two of the top reasons being search engines and retailers use contributor names as key search fields. If a reader searches for Neil Gaiman, every book correctly tagged with him as an author, editor, or illustrator appears. Missing or incorrect contributor data can make your book effectively invisible in searches if not filled out correctly or at all.
So definitely make sure you include that information.
Also, it's about credibility and attribution. Accurate contributor data ensures the right people get credit for the work. This builds trust with readers and industry partners, particularly important for authors with multiple titles or collaborations.
So for any accounts that are working more as a publisher rather than just author-publisher, if you've got multiple authors, making sure that you put the right contributor information will help you with sales tracking and royalties. So you want to make sure that rights payments are where they're supposed to be, because incorrect information can cause reporting or payout errors. So make sure that you are spelling author names correctly and that they're formatted consistently. Also, it's about being professional. Words are hard. Being professional. So if you have incomplete metadata, then it signals that your metadata may not be as professional as other publishing standards. So it can be a red flag for anybody looking for quality books. If you are missing your illustrator for a picture book, that really raises a red flag and also could potentially lead someone to think that maybe your book was created using artificial intelligence. Not saying that's a bad thing, just saying that some people have strong feelings about it. Also, we want to make sure that you have cross-platform consistency. So you want to make sure that your contributor fields will match across databases like Amazon, Ingram, Goodreads, etc. So having consistent metadata will help your book maintain a unified presence across the publishing ecosystem, allowing your book to thrive.
And I want to go back to when Leigh talked about red flags. It raises red flags if the information is not filled out correctly, not just for readers, but retailers, librarians, even reviewers. So really red flags all around. So make sure your contributor information is filled out. So let's go to our Spark Notes.
Also, while we're moving on to the next slide, I do want to ask, I do see some questions coming through. Remember that we're going to have a question and answer session at the end. So please hold your questions until then. And remember that we are not going to answer account specific questions, but anything in general, we're happy to answer for you.
All right, Spark Notes. Always be consistent. What you enter from one title, try to match it for all of your ISBNs. Be generous with your information. Remember, contributor info, it includes your contributor bio, it includes your affiliations, your experience, where you live. So be generous, not too generous, you don't want people showing up at your house, don't put your address, but be generous with your information, make yourself relatable, credible, get creative with it.
Don't just put a bulleted list. You can, but you think about your audience and what they're looking for, what's going to attract them to your book. That's one spot that people often overlook.
Whether it's, mentioning a hobby or a prior job or whatever you think is relevant and, could be relatable to people, include that.
Yes. All right, we'll go on to the next slide. It's just not wanting to work for us apparently today. Stay tuned. Okay, so today's nomination came from Harris Cash Coach, The Adventures of Money, a guide to saving, budgeting, and investing. Thank you for submitting your title. Such a cute little cover. So let's go look at what the current series that's a mistake. My bad, y'all. That is the current contributor information. So you'll notice all we see here is the author name. And that's good. That should be there. But we're missing more to the story. What is the credentials that this author has? What affiliations do they have? So when you're putting in your information in your metadata, it will ask you for your author name, and right underneath of that, there will be a little click button that says, click here for more fields to enter, something like that. Make sure that you click on all of those and enter as much information as possible if you plan for your title to go into distribution. Those things aren't required for a submission, but it's a good idea to put through. So if we were going to enhance this, I would definitely advise that we put at least the city and country or state where you're located, just because that can help libraries and other books retailers to find books that are in that area and curate local titles. I would also suggest doing affiliation. So if you're part of the Independent Books Publishers Association, IBPA, or Ally, or your sorority, or anything like that, I would put that in your affiliations, because that could also be a link that gets somebody to find and purchase your book. So that's what I would suggest enhancing for this page. But also keep in mind, like we mentioned earlier, if you have an illustrator, make sure you include them. If you have an editor that is a big name especially, make sure that you include them. You have space in your contributor information for up to 3 people. You can cheat and stretch it to 6 by putting first and last in one of the first and then one of the lasts, and make it go 6 that way. If you have more than that, what you would want to do is put the editor or whoever assembled the anthology in the contributor information, and then put the rest of the authors in the description. That way they can still be searched for. Because remember, all of your metadata is indexable.
And don't just put, just their name. Try to fill out the information as well. Again, like regions. Maybe they're from a different region than you, and a library or bookstore in that region came across it, right? So just the more filled out it is, the more opportunity it brings, and the easier it is for people to find it.
Right.
All right.
So thank you again for submitting your title for us. So now, if you want to be featured for the next episode, keep in mind there are only like 2 more of these left. We've been talking a lot about metadata, and so we'll have another episode in November and in December. But after that, who knows where we'll go. So go click on that link. If it's not there right now, it'll be there when this goes into perpetuity. All right. If you like seeing what we suggest as enhancements, then remember that you can have your own title enhanced. You go to the Promote My Book page, and the title discovery package is what you're going to want to look for. You click into that, it'll show you the 2 options available. You want to click the Boost one, which includes the optimized metadata recommendations. They go in, they make the updates for you, and then they will promote your book. And several publishers have told me it's the best thing that they've ever done to increase book sales and book promotion.
And remember, it's only per ISBN, but you can kind of take what they, the changes they make to one ISBN and apply it kind of like your workbook or your guide. Apply it to your other titles as well. So I highly recommend at least for even one of them. It's really beneficial.
They also tend to prioritize newer titles, so probably not going to get accepted if you do a title that was published last year or earlier than that. words. They're looking for something published this year or is forthcoming.
All right. Is it Q&A?
Is it that time? It's that time!
Okay. I know we had a question earlier. I
Yes.
can't remember what it was, so if you want to drop it again.
Yeah. What exactly are Spark Notes? Well, you saw that we had a little slide up that had some Spark Notes. They're just tips from us. I also see a question about, do we have a direct connection? Yes. So if you go into the bottom right corner when you're logged into your account, there's a little support widget. And so click on that and then click contact us, and you'll see various ways that you can contact us. You can reach out via email. There's also something beautiful called IngramSpark Connect, where you can reserve 30 minutes to an hour with one of our in-house customer support representatives, and they will do a video call with you. So you can screen share, they can walk you through something, they can answer multiple questions. You have somebody there that you can talk with. That is a premium service, so it is paid, but if you're a member of NINC or IBPA or some other things, you may have a promo code to get that for free. So check your affiliations and see if that code is available for you.
Fenway, where is the link for my book to be on? Fenway, there is a link in the Instagram bio where you can nominate for your title to be featured in one of these. So
only 2 episodes
Only 2
left.
All right, let's see if
All
we
right,
have
do
any
you have
other
new questions?
I think that's it.
I know we only have a couple of people on right now, and that's okay. We know that a lot of our viewership comes after the play, so
Let's get into our giveaway then.
yeah.
Let's test your knowledge.
All right.
The first person with the correct answer in the chat will win a prize. At this time, it's only open to U.S. residents. Please, if you do get the correct answer, please DM us with your mailing address, no P.O. boxes, so that we can send you your IngramSpark swag.
And make sure to tag us at IngramSpark Books if you are a winner. So, big question. First question. Can you name a Spark Note from today's episode? Let's see if anybody can name one of our Spark Notes. We had a couple. Well, we had 3 technically. One is the answer, I would say, to, pretty much all metadata. Make sure that you are... starts with a C.
Cree?
I mean, that word starts with a C as well. There's 2 C words that could go there.
Okay.
May not happen during the live, but you know what?
If you could send us or comment the answer and you're the first person, we'll send you a DM. You still have the opportunity to win that swag bag.
Woo, so watch and answer consistently. Author
All right,
Lady Grace. There we go.
Lady Grace, send us that mailing address, please.
Yep, DM us.
Thanks.
We will send you some swag.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
Okay, one more, I think. Name a topic, and we have asked this the last few weeks and no one knows, and it's very easy. You can go back and check. Name a topic of a previous Metadata Mondays episode. What is another portion of metadata that we have discussed before? Remember, only 2 episodes left, so at this point, we've done almost everything.
Yeah, you could just throw out random metadata things. Oh, we love you too, Author Lady Grace. Thanks.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, someone name, just another portion of metadata. We've probably talked about it.
Yeah.
It's the easiest swag you'll ever win in your life.
But, if it doesn't come through on the live, we can still win after the fact. So, I feel like I should sing the Jeopardy
7,
song.
6,
Is that
5,
copyright?
3.
2.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
We'll
you
let
can
it go.
go find
Somebody
the answer
message.
after this, and then comment it on the post, and then you can still win. So,
All right.
anyway, That wraps up today's episode of Metadata Mondays. It was a short one today. We hope you picked up a few new insights to help your book stand out in the marketplace.
Remember that good metadata is the foundation of discoverability. It's how readers find your book. And so if you'd like to rewatch this session or explore past topics, visit our Metadata Mondays located in the Reels section of our Instagram page.
And don't forget, you can submit for your title to be featured in a future episode. We'd love to help get your metadata optimized.
And be sure to follow IngramSpark on social media. We're all over the place, so you never miss an episode. We'll see you next time for another round of Metadata Mondays.
Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.